So this could be the last chance for everyday people to get into property before the big money takes over. And here's the thing, most people, they're not going to realise it till it's too late. Right now, something big is happening in the UK housing market, and most people don't see it. So the huge investment companies, you know, the ones with billions to spend, they're moving in. They're buying up the same type of properties that you and I buy. Yeah, they're not buying the mansions in London. They're buying the small family homes in normal towns and cities. Why is that? Because they've realised those homes make better returns. They rent quickly, they stay rented, and the rent covers the costs. So they're not buying for a quick flip. They're buying for steady, long-term income, plus capital growth. And here's the thing. They're not looking for bargains the way we would do. So what do I mean by that? They don't actually care about paying a bit too much compared to, you know, comparable sold prices on the street or anything like that. They care about the rent that they're going to get over the next 10, 15, 20, 25 years. If the numbers work for them, they'll pay whatever it takes to get it. And that has the effect of pushing up prices for everyone else. So imagine you're looking at a 3-bed house, yeah, in a decent area, let's say for 180, and it rents for £900 a month. Most small investors would work out the mortgage, the costs, and decide if it's worth it or not. But the big company looks at it and says, do you know what, if we had 500 of these across the region, that'll bring us in £5 million a year in rent. Yeah, we'll take the lot, thank you very much. And that's the mindset that they have. They'll buy whole developments before they even go on the market too. I don't know if you know about that, but they do. And it's happening right now. And where they agree to buy thousands of homes from these developers, they're doing it before a single one is built. And that's because the homes are pre-sold, they buy them off market, they never appear on Rightmove, you don't see them on Zoopla, and you have no chance to buy. Now, for a beginner, the temptation is to think, well, that's all right then, so if they're buying everything, there's no point in me starting, right? But that's the wrong conclusion. The right conclusion is if they're targeting those types of properties, it means those properties are valuable. And you can still buy them now, before they own the whole of the market. So let's zoom out for a second. In London, locals were priced out years ago. For a long time, the saying was, you buy in London for capital growth, and you buy in the north for a better yield. But that's just not true anymore. Those yield areas, you know, in the Midlands and in the north, they're where the big investors are going. Why is that? Because they can get higher rent compared to the purchase price. So think about it. If you buy a £500,000 flat in London and rent it for £2,000 a month, the rent doesn't even cover the mortgage in today's interest rate environment. But if you buy a £180,000 house in a good rental area and rent it for, I don't know, £900 to £1,000 a month, the numbers make much more sense. And that's why the big companies are moving out of London and they're moving into normal towns. So here's why this actually matters to you, even if you've never bought a property before. Once those big players buy enough, rents will rise faster than wages. It's just how it happens. That's okay if you own the property, but not so good if you're paying rent, is it? And the longer you wait, the further out of reach it all gets. It's expectedly... So, cast your mind back to, let's say, 2010. And just think, those people who were back then were saying that it's okay, I'm going to wait for prices to come down. Yeah? They're still waiting now, and those same houses are now double the price. It's how it works. Let me give you another example. Let's say you're looking at a Midlands area, Midlands town, and you find a nice 2-bed terrace for 150, and it rents for 750 a month. If you put down a deposit, your mortgage might be, I don't know, 450, 500 a month, something like that. Even after costs, you're left with a profit every single month. Plus, over time, rents go up and the property appreciates in value too. That's a solid deal. Now, imagine an investment fund comes in and buys every 2-bed terrace that in the area that they can get their hands on. They don't just keep rents the same, they push the rents up as soon as they can, because they can, they control the market. And suddenly, the rent for that type of house is 850, then 900, then 1,000. If you own it, great, your income just went up. But if you don't own it, now you're paying more rent. And that house you wanted to buy is now not 150, it's now 180. That's how fast things can move. So if you're a beginner, what do you do? So first, stop thinking you need to buy your dream home first. Your first property could be an investment that helps you get to your dream home. Buy something that rents well, even if you don't live in it. Second, you can look at what the big players are doing. You know, follow the smart money. It's age-old advice for a reason. If they're going into certain towns, those towns are definitely worth a look. Third, focus on return, not just price. A cheaper house isn't always a better investment if the rent is low. You want to look for a sweet spot where you've got a good price and a good rent. So, I know this thing might sound a little bit overwhelming if you've never done it before, but here's the truth. You don't need to know everything to start. You just need to know enough to get started. Buy one good deal. One good deal can then be the start for your whole portfolio. And once you buy that first property, I see it all the time, as soon as the rent starts coming in, all the fear and nerves disappears, because you actually realise it's not complicated. It's nowhere near as complicated as you thought, and it's a good investment. And people often wish, and I know I have too, wish that you'd done it sooner. So let's make that into a really practical guide for you right now. So here are 3 ways to spot a beginner-friendly investment area. So this is stuff I do. So check the rental demand in your local area. Go on Rightmove or Zoopla. Go on the filters, set the filter to let agreed, and see how quickly properties in that area get snapped up. If they come on and then they're snapped up within a week or so, that's a really good sign. Then 2, you want to compare rents. So if a property costs 150,000 and it rents for 750, that's a much better deal than a property that costs 200,000 and rents for 800. Yeah, because that's an extra £50,000 you have to pay for an extra £50 a month. And 3, Look for areas with steady populations. So university towns, commuter towns, and areas near big employers tend to have really good, strong, stable rental demand. And here's my final point before I tell you how to get help with doing all this. If you don't take action now, the decision's going to be made for you. It's just how it works. Because in a few years, you won't be choosing whether to buy or not, because the market will have moved out of your reach. You'll be renting because you have to, not because it's a choice. That choice disappears. So that's why this moment matters so much. We're at the start of this market shift. We're not at the end. The people who move now will thank themselves later. They really will. And that's exactly why we created Property School, to give beginners a clear step-by-step plan to go from I don't know where to start to owning their first profitable property. And inside, we show you exactly how to find high demand rental areas, run the numbers so you know if there's a good deal or not, get the money together even if you don't have any, avoid beginner mistakes, plus a bunch more stuff. We've got training and masterclasses on all the different property investment strategies. It's all in there, and you can join today for less than 50p a day. Plus, you can cancel anytime. And if you do join today, you get instant access to everything. So I'm going to invite you now to go check us out. We're at property.school/go. Let me share the link on screen now. property.school/go. And if you're there and you've always thought, I want to get into property but I don't know where to start, this is the best time to begin. Don't wait for all the big companies to buy up everything. Yeah, so head to property.school/go. Join now, and let's get your first property before this window closes, because it will close and you'll be wishing you took action. So again, go to property.school/go, and I will see you inside.